Hey, what's up, guys? This is me, Marin, from TeamDeathNote. Coming here with a small deck profile for you guys. So, let's get started. The starter, Dimension Police. So, grade 3 searcher. Counterblast 1, put in the soul, check top 5 for grade 3. Dimension Police, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Pretty cool. Now, for the grade 3s, I run one Gallop. He's pretty cool since you stride over him and your stride unit gets plus 4,000, and you counterblast 1. If the Vanguard hits, you may pay the cost and draw one card. Pretty cool. Just have him at 1. And I run 3 of the Dimension Police Brake Ride. Super Dimensional Robo Die Kaiser. So, when you ride a grade 3 Dimension Police over him, you get plus 10,000 in a critical. And his active ability is that when your Vanguard attacks and your opponent calls anybody to the Guardian Circle, and if you drive a grade 3, it actually breaks. You choose one of your opponent's units that's on the guard circle, and you can retire that. So, for example, if they call out a perfect guard only, and you drive check a grade 3, you pop the perfect guard and the attack goes through. So, I also run 4 copy of Sinbuster. One of them is SP, which is pretty cool. So, Sinbuster's effect is pretty cool. When he's at Legion and he attacks at 30,000 or more, your opponent cannot guard with grade 1s or higher from their hand, which is a pretty cool combo. I'm gonna show you some combos later on. Okay. Now, going into the grade 2s, I run 3 of the Lions, Metalborg, Lionetter. I'm not too good with the names, but if you have a Metalborg Vanguard, when he attacks, he gets plus 3,000, so he's a 12k hitter. I also run 3 Cosmic Hero Grandfire. His effect is Generation Break 1. When he attacks, and if he's being boosted, if he attacks the Vanguard, you may counterblast 1. Give plus 4,000 to 2 separate units. So, for example, if you're at Legion, you can just give plus 4,000 to the main, plus 4,000 to the Vanguard. To the grade 3, that's a plus 8,000. Or if you want to give it 4 and 4 to somebody else, basically it gets 4,000 to 2 separate units, which is pretty cool. And I have 4 Metalborg Buster. He's the Legion mate to Sinbuster. There you go. So, his effect is pretty cool. Where if he's on the field, and when your Vanguard Legion, choose one of your Vanguards, and at the end of that turn it gets plus 4,000. And when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So that's pretty cool as well. You also get to retire. So now on to the grade 1s. I have 2 of the Laurels, Commander Laurels. Which, guys, this is one of the MVP of the deck. Without him, he's pretty cool because when your Vanguard attacks, if it hits, stand down 4 units, 4 your rear guards, and you can restand the Vanguard, which is pretty cool. He's pretty awesome. I also have 2 Black Doctor. He's only good for Legion, the Dimension Police. if he's boosting a Legion Vanguard, he gets plus 4,000. So basically, he's a 10K booster. I also run 4 Metalborg Mist Ghost. He's pretty awesome. When he's called to rearguard, auto ability, counter blast 1, give plus 4,000 to a grade 2 and a grade 3 Vanguard. Let me see. Choose up to 2 units. No, choose up to 2 units on your Vanguard and give them 4,000 each. So basically, plus 8,000. I also have 4 stride enablers, which is pretty cool. Also, if you call them to rear guard, he has an auto ability. Reveal grade 3 from your hand. Search your deck for a Gallop, which is this guy, and put it to your hand, and then discard a card, which is pretty awesome. And 4 of the unflipped perfect guards. This deck doesn't really counterblast that much, but I have the unflipped perfect guards just in cases that I need to unflip anything. So he's pretty cool. Name is Cosmic Hero Grand Guard. So now, on over to the triggers. I have pretty big standard, 4 crit. That's Metalborg Grass Cutter. He's pretty cool. Soul charge him, and he gets plus 3,000 to each unit that's on the Vanguard circle. So it's good for when you're in Legion. Get plus 3, so that's plus 6,000. 4 more crits. He's good if you have Gallop. You soul charge him, and you may pick a card, soul charge, choose one of your Vanguard. It gets plus 10,000, and you can draw a card as well. So that's pretty awesome. So then basic, 4 draws, 4 heals. Okay. So that's actually the deck. Now going over to the extra deck. I have 1 Super Cosmic Hero X-Rogue. He's pretty cool. When he attacks, if he's at 37,000 or higher, and if he hits, you may draw a card, and your opponent chooses one of his units, rear guards, and retires it. I also have run 1 Dark Superhuman Omega, mainly known as Dark Superman. He's pretty awesome, guys. If you have, let's say for example, you have grade 3 as your rear guard. So when it's your turn, you did your stride enabler, you stride. And once he comes onto the field, you counterblast 2, soul blast 1. Then choose a unit, choose one of your rear guards, and soul charge it. So basically this is great if you have a grade 3. Since the grade 3 is 11K, once he's soul charged. And minus 11,000 to your opponent's entire front row until the end of turn, which is pretty cool, guys. I also have 3 X-Tiger. X-Tiger is pretty cool. When you stride into him, persona flip any. It doesn't have to be him. You just persona flip. And if this card, and for every face-up stride on your G zone, he gets plus 4,000. And if he's at 45,000 or greater when he swings, he gets plus 1 critical, which is pretty awesome. And now, for the MVP stride, wait for it, pow! The heavy duty, unstoppable, unbreaker, Hyper Metalborg Heavy Duke. He's so awesome, guys. He is so awesome. Okay, this is his skill. You call him to stride. When you attack, you counterblast 2. And if you counterblast 2, for every heart card, if the attack hits, you get to draw a card. Let me just confirm that. When an attack hits, yeah, when an attack hits, you get to draw a card. Of course, after the triple drive check, and your opponent cannot guard with grade 1s or higher, so he basically cannot perfect guard. They can only call grade 0s out there. So he's pretty cool, and he also goes good with a Laurel. You know, this for example, you got him. You pump him up as well, and when you, let's say for example, you have Sin Buster. Perfect example. Sin Buster onto the Legion, right? And you ride him, bow. Let's say for example you attacked, and they took the hit. So you triple drive check 1, 2, 3. Since they hit, you get to draw 2. So that's an additional 5 cards. And if you have Laurel, you stand down 4, restand him, and attack again. So if the opponent took the hit and you have Laurel out there, of course, give all triggers to the Vanguard. Triggers and, power and effects to the Vanguard if this guy hit. So it's basically a win, especially if you pull some criticals. And then when he stands back up again, you swing again, you drive check 3, and then you draw 2 more cards since you have both of these as your hard card. So also one thing to keep in mind, in order for your opponent not to be able to not guard with grade 3s or higher, you need to have a Metalborg and your soul. So that's it, guys. That's my deck profile. This is TeamDeathNote. This is Marin. Comment, like, subscribe. And if you have any ideas of anything or any little thing that you guys want to add, just let me know. And that's the deck, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.